Senator Sanders, I'm going to put in the record Gina McCarthy's answers to these 1,000 questions. Small print, both sides of the page, going in the record for anyone who wants to see, and call on Senator Sanders.
Well, Madam Chair, let me just pick up on what Senator Cardin just said. This has nothing to do with Gina McCarthy. That's clear. In my view, global warming, for example, is maybe the major, according to the scientific community, the major planetary crisis facing us. That we have not dealt with it aggressively is an embarrassment, not only for the people of our country, but for the people of the world. EPA plays an important role in that process. We need an administrator at the EPA. But as Senator Cardin just mentioned, this is not just an administrator for the EPA. We're seeing our Republicans make it difficult to get judges on the D.C. Court of Appeals. Yesterday morning, there was a significant discussion about whether or not the National Labor Relations Board is going to continue to function. Tom Perez is a very strong and I think competent candidate to be our next Secretary of Labor, and that's being delayed. So I think we understand where our Republican colleagues are coming from, and the question is what we do in response. And I think we act strongly. We have the American people understand that we are living in difficult times, and they want this government to function as efficiently as it can. Now, somebody, Madam Chair, you help me out here, but as I understand it, 10 votes can bring this nomination to the floor.
That is correct.
All right, I would respectfully request that as soon as possible, as the rules allow, that we hold another meeting. We make sure that there are 10 senators here, and we pass that. And let me take it a step further. And Senator Cardin touched on this as well. If we bring this nomination to the floor and there is a request for 60 votes, which we are not going to get, I think it is time for the Democratic leadership to do what the American people want, and that is to have majority rule in the United States Senate. You know, when I was a kid in elementary school, we used to elect class presidents. What we're told is majority rules. Well, it is the minority that is ruling right here in the United States Senate. And this type of obstructionism is enormously anti-democratic. Sometimes you win in politics, sometimes you lose. Just so happened Obama won the election, and we happen to win our Senate elections. That's where we are. And if we do not exercise majority rule, we are more to blame than they are. We know where they're coming from. It is time for us to act. So I don't need a motion here, but respectfully suggest that as soon as the rules allow, we have another meeting, we have 10 votes, we bring it to the floor. I would then respectfully urge the majority leader to allow 50 votes, 51 votes on the floor to bring forth not only the nomination of Gina McCarthy, but other nominations where obstructionism is taking place.
Well, let me quickly respond, and I'll call on Senator Whitehouse and the rest. Let this committee speak very clearly today. The majority, and I believe you speak for all of us here. If it's not true, let me know. But I'm going to tell Senator Vitter, my ranking member, because I will see a lot of him today on the floor doing our word bill, which is going a little better than this, that we do intend to use the rules. That's it. We do intend to use the rules, and that means 10 people present. If he wants to provide some of those 10, we would be very appreciative. And if not, we will attempt to get everyone here.
Madam Chair, how quickly can we do that?
Well, it depends on the health of Senator Lautenberg. We have to get Senator Lautenberg here. So we have some work to do on that. But one would hope that Senator Vitter, knowing Senator Lautenberg is not well, perhaps would provide the 10th vote in honor of Senator Lautenberg's situation right now, which we hope is improving. So we will definitely discuss this.
Do we not have proxy votes on this committee?
You need to be physically present under our rules. Now, I also want to say...
Well, can we look at the rules?
Well, of course we can, and we
Look,
will.
All that I'm saying is I believe in process, and when people have honest differences of opinion, we debate it. But when the goal is simply obstructionism, our job is to respond. We are not responding to the needs of the American people if there is not an EPA administrator. And if under these circumstances, we should look at our options in order to move the nomination.
Senator, we will look at all our parliamentary options, including changing the rules of this committee, which I don't know if we can do it with just the majority. We're going to find out, and I will be in touch with you and all colleagues. I just want to thank all colleagues for your being here today. It means a lot to the people of America who support clean air and clean water. That's what it's about. It really is. It's not about us. And it is about Gina. I mean, I would say certainly is impacting her and her world and her life and her future. But clearly, it's about the American people at the end of the day. But Senator Sanders, we'll work together on the parliamentary ways that we can move this.